What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 21 of our Lyon career mode, and today 4 games for you at least. We have Arsenal in the group stage, and then we have Rennes, and then Angers, and then Spartak Moscow. We may get to this Brest game should we progress with this Arsenal game. A win here over Arsenal would go ahead and put us 12 points. They'd be on 3, 2 games to go. We'll be through to the next stage, and we won't have to play that one, and we'll play the Brest game instead. So let's jump into this. We're going to go ahead and obviously try to win this. We've played Arsenal twice already this season, once in the Super Cup and now once in the Champions League. This will be the 3rd time we're playing a foreign team, which is pretty unheard of, but, you know, we'll roll with it. I think I'm going to go ahead and start Rashika out left, and then Dubois can have a run out at right back. And then what do we want to do here? We need to play a couple players who don't... I don't want these players to get upset. You know what I mean? I don't want them angry. And eventually we'll just have to try playing him. Let's try playing Kadewere. I believe I've sold him already, but I don't want to go completely through this without using him. I was unaware Guiri had left in real life, so we may move Guiri on in the next window. I would have kept Kadewere otherwise, but I think I already sold him when I found that information out, so it's a tough one, but, you know, we'll deal with it. So let's jump into it. Lyon Arsenal for the 3rd time. Let's go. Here's Trincao. Just skips by that challenge and holds on to the ball here. Steps back inside. This is brilliant from the Portuguese winger to start, and he forces a good save. Couldn't even get winger out of my mouth there, but that's excellent from Trincao, who's really growing into it. He didn't start as quick as I would have liked, but he's definitely growing into this. As Oliveira, that was an attempted shot, and that was incredibly poor, to say the least. Can we keep it going here? That's Kakare, and he can slide that out to Trincao. Back into Kakare, and Kakare can't quite do anything with it. It goes out for another corner. That gets clipped in, and it looked like Denier might get a head onto that. Anderson doesn't, and it's going to be eventually cleared. Nice play here. Can we get that out wide? We can. That's a great ball out to Trincao, and Trincao, oh, penalty. I thought for a moment he wasn't going to blow that whistle. It came late, and it is going to be a penalty here in the 12th minute, and a straight red card. We've been getting straight red cards out of teams a lot this year. I believe that's 4, at least 3. And he's just gone in studs up on that and then swung through up. It's difficult to really defend that, isn't it? As Dembele is going to go for the right corner. And that's a good save by Leno. We've got to get better at putting penalties away, but we are going to have a long time here with or against 10 men. Nicely done. Here's Kakare on it now, and he's driving forward. Just gets the ball away. One more, gets it out wide, and we clip it in, we can. And Depay, nice finish. Saw it, watched it, onto his foot, and hammered it in. It's a lovely little volley, isn't it? Just had to get it on target, really, didn't he? And he did excellently to do it. It's a lovely clip ball into that space. I thought for a moment Leno might come and collect. He didn't. And Depay took complete advantage here. 1-0 on 36 minutes. Nice tackle. It's Rashika. Can play it into space. Kakare. Nice step outside. Can get it to Trincao. Slips it in. Nicely done. And here's Depay now. Depay, brilliant. Steps inside. 2-0. And now is this where Arsenal fall apart? It looks like it may be. 2 goals in a couple of minutes. 2 from Depay. It's nicely done to get that pass into him. He just steps inside, outside of the foot. Easy enough finish for a man of his caliber. And 2-0 on 40 minutes. Can we get there? Not quite. And Arsenal moving the ball around. Does manage to get into that space, and I've backed off because I thought the fullback would come inside. What a huge save. I really thought Dubois would step in there. I'm not sure why he didn't. Backed away. We get a little bit lucky with Lopez. It's a really good save. We sling that forward. We can. Kakare in space, and he plays it forward to Kadewere. And Kadewere is racing through on goal. And Kadewere, oh, good save. Big opportunity for the forward. Can't quite finish it off. I thought we had that one for a moment, but it's a good save by Leno. Depay. Kakare, one more. Oh, can't quite get it there. But we can swing it on to Jean-Lucas now. Steps back inside, Jean-Lucas, and he's going to continue to run here. And he cuts back inside. Brilliant from the midfielder, 3-0. And he's brought down way after the fact as well. May have been a penalty, but excellent from Jean-Lucas, who just worked his way through. Just a bit of pace here, then steps back inside. And Socrates really can't do anything about it. Not really that great of a defender is he, Socrates, and we've torn him apart there. 84 minutes gone. It's 3-0, and we are cruising into the next round. Nice step inside. Kakare finds a lovely ball out there to Cornet. And it's played into space now. One more. Nicely done is Depay. And Depay. Can he find someone here? Finds Kakare. Continues to run. Brilliant from Kakare. That's brilliant. Kakare, excellent. And Kadewere does get his goal on his series debut, I guess. But this is great from Kakare. Just steps in and touches it around the defender. Swings it across. Kadewere, first time, fires it into the back of the net. That's a lovely goal. That's a good finish. Just gets up there. Had to really bring his foot up there, didn't he? He's that kind of height. And it's 4-0 in the 89th minute. And what a way to move into the next round after 4 games, which means we will get to the Brest game today. We won't have to play Moscow because we've already qualified for the next round. We can get through 5 games today as we try and get through this series before the new FIFA comes out, but an excellent, excellent result there in the end as we go ahead and beat Arsenal 4-0, and we've beaten Arsenal 3 times this season now. 4-0, 3-0, in the Super Cup and a 2-1 last time around, but excellently done as Moscow lose to Inter. And Inter will be 3 points back of us with 2 games to go. And though finishing second's not really too big of a deal, we'd obviously like to finish ahead of that, but, you know, we'll see. So let's jump into this game next. 8 points back of Paris. We are 1 point back of Stade Rennais, which we are going to play right now. And hopefully we can go ahead and grab a win there. So if Kadewere has not been sold yet, then we may just keep a hold of him. That would be nice because we're going to move Guiri on in the end because Guiri has moved on in real life and we are doing that stuff there, moving players on if they are leaving in real life. So we may do that. So let's bring Kadewere onto the bench again. And then, what else do we want to do? I kind of want to play Kakare again. He was so good last time. We'll play Kakare, but I like Kakare on the right side of midfield, so we'll play him there. And Dubois can play. He's asking to play, and he played well last time around also. So let's jump into this. Good lineup here. Stade Rennais, Lyon. Let's go. Corner set to come in early for Stade Rennais. So they look for a lead at home. It's a good corner. And the header is powered into the back of the net. That was a really good ball in. And Niang has fired it home. He's up there with Neymar and Mbappe for most goals in the league this season. And if he's doing it like that, it is a huge help, isn't it? This is an excellent cross. And he just gets up and fires it home. No chance for Lopez whatsoever. And Niang gives Stade Rennais an early lead. Not what we wanted against the team playing 5 at the back. Lamar cuts inside. And there's a bit of space for Lamar to run into. And Depay is dragged to center back there. Back inside. He comes to Lamar. Brilliant take from Lamar. That's a great save. Excellent save from the goalkeeper. Lamar did so well to step inside. Couldn't quite find the back of the net, though. So that comes out to Kakare. Depay. Good turn. Still has it. Almost brought down there. Depay still holding on to it. Gets it into Kakare. Nice touch from the midfielder. Steps inside. Oh, and we ought to be getting a shot away there. coming forward here. Ren. Oh, he's played it into a really good spot. It's 2-0. Oh, what a bad start. We've had chances at the other end as well. When they come right up the pitch, when they finally get the ball and fire it home. 2-0. And Stade Rennais showing us why they're second. It's a good finish, but the ball in there is excellent. Just caressed into that spot. And Isage with the goal. It's 2-0 here on a half hour, and we've got a lot of work to do. Heavy touch. We nick it off him. One more. Finds Depay. And Depay's running forward with it. Now we're here. Back to Depay. Comes into Lamar. Oh, that's a bad tackle. Oh, he's been sent straight off. Another red card. And we have got a whole half of football against 10 men. What? Oh, that right through the back of him. I'm not sure why we are continuing to get red cards. But we'll take it. As Doumbia has been sent off. Niang has been taken off the pitch. And Aouar goes, and he's hit the bloody bar. I mistimed that. But 40 minutes in, they have a red card, and we have a route back into the game. Nicely done to win that there. It's played forward to Depay. Steps inside, Dembele. Nicely played here, and it's Oliveira. Oh! I thought he found the back of the net. I thought he snuck it in there near post. A really big opportunity to go into halftime having the score. Lamar. Out wide there. Nice play into the middle here. It's a great turn from Rashica. And Rashica steps back. Brilliantly done. There it is. One back. Excellent from Rashica. He does so well here as he powers into space. Steps back in. Finds the pass. And that gets finished off into the side netting. Is Trincao with the goal. 17 minutes to go. Can we grab another? So that gets played forward. 88 minutes now. Back into space. Here's René Adelaide, who's exhausted. Everyone's exhausted. We've put the press on and stuff like that as Trincao races forward. And Trincao can step back inside. Slides it across. Brilliant! Oh, that's so poor from Lamar. That effort is so poor. And then the header gets one in the... God. 2-2. We're having such a crappy season. And it's not even like it's a bad season, but it's... PSG are going to win every game except one or two. And we just can't catch him doing this. Another point dropped. And they win again, Paris. The gap is 10. After 13 games, the gap is 10. That game we lost to them, which we should have won. We were so much better than they ended up being. That stuff is so annoying. That stuff is just so annoying. And that game there, I mean, they just bully you, Stade Rennais. And on Ultimate, teams like that, they're almost impossible to deal with because, I mean, it would require you to out-muscle the game when the game doesn't want you to be out-muscled. It's difficult. Kanate is back. He would have helped. Kanate. He is a strong lad. Strong lad. Well, we have a game against Angers here that we are going to sim. I think we're going to sim the next two, I believe. Because one is Spartak and one is Angers. Auto-replace unavailable player just for this match. Denier's back there. Bard, Camavinga, Depay's playing. This team should beat Angers at home. 5-1. Bard's been sent off. It is what it is, I suppose, but Bard's been sent off. And he'll miss out. And then we'll go forward and play this same team. We're going to have to get rid of this Guiri training session because it looks like he is going to be leaving. Who do we want to do here? We'll do Trincao. Do I want to... kind of want to up his pace just a little bit? Or maybe we're doing that already? Are we? No, we're not. So I'd like to up his pace a little bit then. Trincao, your pace and ability and agility, sprint speed. Here it is. There it is. Okay, so we'll try and up that a little bit. It's at 84, but I'd like him to be just a touch quicker. But he's really starting to come along, Trincao. Of course, scored that goal there. All right, so let's jump into this game against Spartak. Another one we are going to sim as we look to win the group. Would we win the group here with a win? Well, we theoretically could. Inter would have to drop points against Lyon. As an offer comes in for Kone. I got to get those guys off the transfer list because I don't think they're going anywhere. So they'll have to deal with it. Who's at left back now? Is it Bard? Oh, well, he's not suspended for this, is he? Can we get the win against Spartak? 2-0. Guiri and Kadewere with the goals. Nicely done. No injuries. I think that injury was a Spartak player. And we are going to head into the Brest game now. Needing to win out. Do you think PSG drop 10 points from here on out? Last year they had 3 draws and 2 losses. We were their 2 losses. That would be 9 points dropped. They would have to drop more points than they did last year between now and the end of the year. And they've won that game. So here we are against Brest. Needing to win. Really, we're going to need to win out. It's going to be very, very difficult to go ahead and win out. But we are definitely going to try. So onto the bench. I think we're going to bring Camavinga. And we will go from there. So let's jump into it. Stade Brest. And then Lyon. Let's go. Excellent football here from Brest. So they look for an early attempt. Not early, but the first one, really. There hasn't been too many attempts as the header comes in. Goes over the bar. Been a very subdued game. A lot like our cup game where we struggled. But we're not necessarily struggling against Brest this time. We're struggling still to create, though. Nicely done. One more. Let me slip that out to Lamar. We can. And Lamar cuts back inside. There's plenty of space for him. And Lamar goes for it with his left foot. I really wanted him to use his right. I'm kind of disappointed in that attempt, really. Should have been better. Excellently done. It comes to Dembele. And Dembele slips it into Depay. It's a good touch from Depay. And Depay steps back inside and can't get to anything. But the defender gets to Depay. It's going to be a penalty here. Bought down. We've been, as I said earlier today, we've been really, really drawing penalties, red cards aplenty. Just got to finish some of them. We're going to try and go upward this time. Oh, brilliant penalty from Dembele, isn't it? Upper right corner. No chance for the goalkeeper. That's an excellent, excellent penalty. No chance whatsoever. Right into the top corner. And Dembele gives us a 1-0 lead here. 49th minute. Can we build on this? Nice play. Goes out wide. Can we chase down the man on the right? Steps back inside. Finds a good ball. Can they find anything? He does manage to nick away from that. I'm not sure how. And they keep nicking away from it. It's going to fall down here. Can we get it out? Deflection and just over. It just... we keep getting touches and they keep getting little slices of luck. It's... You feel that it's bound to hit at some point. That they're bound to score a goal. Would love a second. Racing forward. Finds a good ball out there to Depay. Steps back inside his man. He does it again. Brilliant from Depay this. And he continues to go. Waiting for the foul. It never came. And Depay goes himself. And that's a good effort. It's a good save. But Depay giving the runaround to a couple of players there. Couldn't quite find the back of the net in the end. And it comes out to Lamar, who's trying to race his way out there, but couldn't quite do it. Can Kanate win that? Does win that. Played out wide. Trincao. Stepping inside. Can find Rennie Adelaide as well. Great touch from him. And Rennie Adelaide, there it is. He sealed this game. 2-0 here. Jeers around the stadium. And we will take that win. This has been a very hard-fought game again. I do not want to play Brest anymore. Like, at all for the rest of the season. Rennie Adelaide, though, that's an excellent finish. He's just hammered it in, and his freshness took him through that gap to finish it. And in the 89th minute, he has sealed it, and we are going to collect the 3 points here in a very difficult game. Not very much back and forth, but just threat, difficult situations to deal with, stuff like that. It's not been easy. But we will come away with the victory, which is the most important bit. As they move the ball around, and eventually he's offside, and that will seal it up. A 2-0 victory here. 3 points in. And we keep the 10-point gap with PSG. We really need some other teams to do us a bit of a favor. I mean, somewhere along the line. Last year, their only 2 losses were us. We've lost to them once already. We're going to need them to draw 4 games, and then we have to beat them as well to catch them. We're going to try, obviously, but that is a tall, tall task. And it'll be very, very difficult to go ahead and pull that one off. Guimaraes needs to play more often. That's a bit harsh. A bit harsh. He's been playing quite a bit, I thought, but whatever. It is what it is. So next episode, what do we have? We're getting into the December period. There's 6 games here that are going to be difficult. There's a bloody training injury right there. Odriozola, 5 weeks. At least we have Dubois at right back, but unbelievable the injuries that we're collecting here. It really, really is. So Odriozola comes off. Where is Dubois? I might as well get Ikone off there and get Camavinga into the side, but again, just again, the injuries, they're continuing to mount up. And it's been very difficult. But yeah, we move into the December period. As for player of the episode, got a couple late goals here. Trincao, Cornet, 2 for Depay here. This one, Rennie Adelaide and Dembele. Who do I want to make player of the episode? It's been very mixed. No one's really stood out as much. I think we'll go with Guimaraes, though. Pretty tough defensively. You know, it's a couple clean sheets. Tough game here against Stade Rennais, but nobody really played well. So I think we're going to go with Guimaraes. He's played rather well. It could be one of the center backs as well, Anderson or Denier, but I think Guimaraes will be our player of the episode. Next episode, we'll have Nantes, Dijon, Nice, Inter. This is a very strange set of games. There are 6 games here. Do I want to sim 6? Well, I think because those are a lot of games we ought to win. So I think what we'll do is we'll play Nantes, or we'll sim Nantes right now. And then next episode we'll go through 5. Nantes are 11th. I think we'll just sim Nantes right now. And hopefully we don't drop any points. This is going to be a very difficult period as well. Because 6 games in 3 weeks, it's going to be difficult. But we'll see. Can we win this game here? 3-1 victory, no injuries as well. Albert with a goal, which is excellent. We're going to be having a tough time getting right back situated over this period here. But it's one of those things we're going to have to deal with. We're 10 back now and 3 ahead of Rennes, which is good. But next episode, what we'll do is we'll play Dijon, Nice, and the Cup game, and then sim Inter and Troyes. I think that'll be a good spot to be in, guys. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.